Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey and welcome back to Factorio. So this afternoon we're going to carry on from where we left off this morning. We had just built a second train on our Eastern train network and had that ferrying down stone to our base and set up a new array of stone smelters so that when our initial stone deposit runs out inside our base, we're all set up. We haven't hooked that into anything in our base yet because actually it looks like the existing stone is doing okay. So I'm just going to leave that for now. The thing I want to do in this session though is to start taking a look at solar power. So the thing with solar power is it doesn't, well, I don't know, maybe we should just jump in. So the thing with solar power is it takes up a fair amount of space, and I think it generates less power than this setup up here. So let me check what the actual power output is of a steam engine. 900 kilowatts. Okay, actually that's less than I thought. So a solar panel is a bit more complicated. This is actually hasn't been too bad to set up because it's just a bunch of boilers and 2 steam engines for each boiler, and this one pump here can actually cope with 20 boilers. So what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we still have another 7 boilers that we could add onto here with steam engines, and we'd be absolutely fine. And then even then after that we could always put up another pump and do the same somewhere else. So actually, I mean, this is not a bad way of generating power at all. I guess the main downside of it is, well, the steam engine doesn't produce pollution. The boiler produces quite a lot, 30 pollution per minute, and obviously the solar powers produce no pollution. And the accumulators that we're going to need to store the electricity produced by the solar power during the day for use at night also doesn't produce any pollution. However, I have just realised there is a slight problem with our plan. So we can produce these already, it's just copper plate, steel plate, electronic circuits, and we have those, although that does look quite hungry in terms of green circuit production. So I might even start automating the production of those now. The problem is the accumulators, because they need batteries, and we don't have any batteries. And batteries need sulfuric acid, and we don't have any sulfuric acid either. So what we're going to need to do is set up a chemical plant to start producing sulfuric acid, and then another chemical plant to take that to produce batteries, and then an assembler to take those batteries and some iron plate to produce the accumulators that we need. And to generate 1 megawatt of power, which is about the same as one of those steam engines, we are going to need, I think it's 25, oh no, is this right? 25 solar panels and 21 accumulators. So that's a lot, actually, to produce 1 megawatt of power. Why are we doing solar again? Why don't we just pollute the entire world and just build a load of steam power? I guess because that will make the bugs really mad. Well, you know what? It's been a while since I feel like we are going to need to go that way at some point. And it's been a while since we set up some new automation of higher level products. So let's do that now. Why not? So this is our current chemical plant production area. So let's just check our recipes here, because I've not done a lot with this stuff. So sulfur needs water and petroleum gas. Sulfuric acid also needs water and it needs the sulfur. And we've sent the sulfur going up and then down onto our bus over here, and currently it's only been used for blue science production. So the question is, where is the best place to produce sulfuric acid? If we need more sulfur, we can scale up this way. This wall here actually does not need to be there anymore. And in fact, I think we're going to tear that down now. I'll leave that turret there for now, just in case anything gets into the base, but it would be bad if it did. This was the original northern wall of our base. And I'm assuming I should check on our oil supply actually. So it looks like the pipe there is still full. Let me just quickly repair. Put the repair thing in here, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, and another thing that I learnt this lunchtime. If you press Q while you're mousing over something, it puts that thing in your on your cursor to construct. It's the pipette. All kinds of little tips and tricks this game has that it can be good to know about. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the oil here. So the combined yield, okay, it's 36%, 699%. Now there's some complicated math, but basically I believe that can never go below 20%. So crude oil production will decline over time, but it will never completely run out. And a combined yield of 699% there seems absolutely fine. And we also have more oil over here as well if we need it. In fact, we've got loads of oil. We've got more here as well. I don't quite get a sense of the output. But anyway, yeah, that'll be fine. So I'm wondering whether we want to put some chemical. See if I do. I want to kind of pick up. Having said I could do the pipette thing, I can't seem to do it over the chemical plant. Or maybe that's because I don't have any actually. Indeed, I do not. So let's build as many of them as we can. We are going to need pipe, which we do not have much of at the moment, so I need iron plate. Wondering whether I should automate pipe production, but I can probably get away without it. Just do it manually when I need it. It's not like I need a ton of pipe. Okay, so let's just take some of this. And let's build all that pipe. And then we'll get some more plates to build the pipe to ground, which we're going to need as well. Which will be this. Okay. So let's clear off the stuff from here that we don't need. So we don't need train signals at the moment. Don't need train line. I'll keep those there. Splitters are always good. We don't need these things right now. Let's put all of the belt stuff over here and then clear those slots. Let's move my tank up here and clear that slot. Let's do pipe to ground is there, we'll put that in here. Chemical plant, we're going to need... Where's the chemical plant? There. Okay. Hey Kaiser, how's it going? We're going to work on solar power this afternoon. Or we are if I ever build all the prerequisites. So I've just realised the accumulators I need to store the solar power need batteries, and producing the batteries needs sulfuric acid. And so it's one of those times where you got to go back down the production chain and start automating the production of a load of stuff that we don't currently have. So starting with the sulfuric acid. You didn't train, but you did optimize. How did you end up optimizing? How far am I gonna... Check the recipe again. Sulfuric acid. It needs 3 inputs. Oh, what a massive pain. Ooh. Huh. Thought it wouldn't let me start making stuff if my inventory was full. That's weird. Let me go get rid of some stuff I don't need. You're making a lot more iron on your second iron ore mine? Okay. What do I want to get rid of? Coal. I can dump some coal in here then. So you made more mags, more blue science, skiers, turrets and such. Okay. So your blue science is pretty good now? Looking to expand to uranium. Okay. Wow. I guess I could go... Yeah, I could go to uranium. I don't entirely know why I'm bothering with solar. I think I've got it. I think I... Did I just research it? Uranium processing, yeah. I could extract the ore. I suspect there's a bunch of other stuff. Products. Uranium-235 and uranium-238. Yikes, how do you even use that stuff? Centrifuge. Sounds like something you'd need. Oh my god, that just sounds hard. Pollution is only bad if you can't defend yourself. Well, that's true. I did, yeah, as I started looking at this solar stuff, it was like, you know what, I've still got room here, I can put more of this stuff out. You know, it's not, the pollution's not that bad. Maybe I should just stick with steam power. It's like, let's be environmentally friendly and try solar. I'm sure we're going to need the sulfuric acid for other stuff. In fact, the other thing I want to do actually while I'm thinking about this is do explosives, so I can build the cliff explosives, because some of those cliffs are really annoying and it would be good to be able to get rid of them. So I need more chemical plants for that. I think I'm going to have to retitle this episode as chemistry rather than solar. And everything needs water. Now, I suppose the other option is that I could put stuff on this side of this thing, but I don't know. I think we're good here. The only problem here is these pipes get in the way a bit. Or potentially could. Oh god, I don't know. Let's just go here. So we got 3 inputs. Oh, that was the thing I was checking. We got 3 inputs. Iron plate. Sulfur. So iron plate and sulfur need to be on a belt, and water is pumped in. Oh, science is finished. What else can we research? Nuclear power! Ooh, that's going to take a long time. Maybe I should research the stuff that's a bit faster first. Although half of this stuff... so let me check the robotics, because the robotics are going to be useful, I think, in helping build the solar stuff. Do I have logistics robots? I have construction robots. I've got personal roboport. Yeah, I've got all the robotics stuff that I need. So I'm going to want to get into that soon. I'm going to hold off on these science packs until I've done all the other stuff. So start research, start research. Let's just go through the list. Follow a robot count. Yeah, give me everything. This is unlocked, but I don't have the necessary science. But I will be able to do that. Okay. You're waiting to get your electric furnaces? Yeah. You'll still, well, I guess, yeah, depends how you're producing your power. I guess if you're going to use uranium, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the only thing I'm using coal for, actually no, I'm bringing in coal here. Yeah, you will still need coal for stuff like these. So plastic production needs coal. But yeah, getting rid of the furnaces will dramatically cut your need for coal, for sure. Right, okay, so sorry, we decided that we needed 2 things coming in. Whoops, is that where I want to put it? One is a pipe, the other's a belt. I'm thinking that should be alright. Let's try this. Sulfuric acid. Shift right click, shift left click to copy and paste the recipe. Iron plate, water. Water. Okay, let's bring the water from... Bring the water from here. Let's go and get it all the way. There. Wait, how am I I gonna get? How am I gonna get a pipe going in there? Nope. Trying to think how I do this. Oh god, hang on. Sulfur. Why do we want the belt? The belt has to be one out because we need to use inserters. So we need inserters. To load that in. And if we get iron plate, maybe I've done this in the wrong place. Because we have sulfur, we have iron plate, all we need is the water. Maybe I should get water on this bus here. Although I do like keeping the chemical processing together. Trouble is, doing that then just means sending the iron plate up over here. Which seems a bit stupid. Explosives will need sulfur and water and coal. The coal is over here as well. I put my oil processing here. Why? That could be anywhere there. That does not need to be there. This is a bit messed up at the moment. Your factory looking like the most Italian carbonara. Yeah, factories can get a bit spaghetti for sure. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm changing this. I've not got very far in building it. Where these are, these feel too close to the bus. It's like I'm gonna wanna, like, what am I gonna want to put on the bus? The sulfuric acid. Is that gonna be a, I presume that's gonna be a piped thing there. So we mostly want to transmit that underground. You need more bus. Yeah, buses for the win. That's one thing I learned from Satisfactory the hard way, is that I didn't have any buses really set up in Satisfactory. Did I? No, I didn't. I just built clusters of machines and then routed their input from one thing to another. And yeah, by the end it was, I mean, it wasn't too bad. At least machines that were building the same thing were all kind of clustered together, but then there was quite a bit of, I guess, spaghetti linking these clusters of machines together. And yeah, since I did that, I watched a bunch of people playing and they all have like a bus system, pretty much. All the products go onto a bus, and then you just pull those off wherever you need them. That just seems like a much better way of doing it. So I keep meaning to go back to Satisfactory. They've put fluids in since I played it, and when I do, I'll adopt the bus system there as well. Flying robot frame. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do so much to actually use the robots. So what do I want to do? How best to lay this out? It's got to be putting it over here. What do I want to do with this red ammo though? The way that's working is kind of backwards as well. Most things are coming up the bus, but that's going down. As is the sulfur, to be honest. It's worth taking time to plan this out a little bit. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have destroyed all of that. Because either I take the iron plate over here, or I take the water over here. So either way I'm building stuff to ferry something across the map. But I don't know, I still like the idea of having everything in one, or mostly everything in one set of things over here. Although I'm gonna have to... I mean, the other option is I have two buses. I have a western bus and I have an eastern bus. Because all my iron plate is being produced down here. Like down sort of here. So although this bus is going down, I could easily turn one round and bring it up. Let's take the water across. One thing that puzzled me the other day was offshore pump. I couldn't find the offshore pump. That's a pump, but it's not an offshore pump. There's no way to search. If I want another offshore pump, where do I get one? That's all train stuff. Vehicles. Robots. Circuits. Random. is the offshore pump made? I mean, I can use that one that's already down, but I don't quite know how I got that one. I feel like I'm just blind to it and it's staring me in the face. Like I would expect it to be in here. Is pump... I'm sure pump's different because I can't... Yeah, it doesn't give me the option when I come over here of doing anything with it. Ah, internet. Where do I get the offshore pump? I'm looking at a picture of it. That. Oh god. How could I be so blind? I don't know. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna make one. Just to set up some new stuff. We'll put it there. And now we will pump across. Actually. You know what, I'm just going to use a regular pipe, even though that completely blocks my movement. It's just easier to put down. Well, actually, it might not necessarily be true. 1, 2, there. But I can change it later. Is that going to hook up? No, it's not, is it? Okay, that'll do. I don't want to pipe down here though, because I am going to be running across here. So we'll do that. And then we can bring it above ground whenever we need it. Okay, so I have a water bus there. I guess that works. I don't like this. I want to move it. I have access to cut and paste, but I don't think that works without robots. Because the robots are the things that automatically disassemble and reassemble it. Is that true? I'm pretty sure that's true. So actually, I'm not going to do that. Can I move my refining stuff somewhere else? This feels in the way as well. I don't need to. All right. Let's do the chemical plants just like we would anything else. So we'll do them from left to right, and we'll have the materials coming in. I guess top or bottom, it doesn't matter. And it will be easiest if we do this down here actually. And I want to start a little bit away from yeah, I want to start, let's go in the bottom and out the top, and then we'll put the sulfuric acid onto its own boss going up. Okay, let's try this. So we've got to extend that water pipe a little further. Where am I going to want this? Let's put it there for now. So, splitter. And this is coming down and this is going up. Slightly funky, but okay. Actually, I might need to move those up a bit. So, iron plate goes underground. Iron plate. Oh no, it's on both sides of the belt. Stop! Don't want that. I need the iron plate on one side and the sulfur on the other side. Yeah, these have got to move. So I'm going to have to do this. That's going to have to move as well. Going to have to do this differently. The sulfur is only one side, but I would like to make my design now independent, rather than relying on the product being on one side and then discovering it breaks stuff later. So what's that going to mean? I'm going to need to pull that off there. And do something like this. The belt we need is going to be there, and then this will go on this side, and this will go on this side. There we go. Okay. I'll extend that this way to, I don't know, yeah, about there. We will put the first one of these now. Water. How do I get the water in there? How did I do it over here? I used long-handled inserters. And then a water pipe. 2 away. Whoops. Sure, we can have 5. That will go to there. Long-handled inserters. Do I have any? I do. Yeah, I've got 9. Okay, well that's good enough. So they will grab that off there, there. Nope, wrong. They go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just have a water pipe going all the way across. Why can't I rotate it? I guess it just puts it down when I do it. Then it can go underground. Somewhere like that. Oh, but how's that gonna work though? I can't continue the water this way. I mean, that's alright if this is the end of the line for the water. I guess it can be. Anything that uses water will build north of here. That's gotta go. Okay. And then we can just feed this in. There. Set this to sulfuric acid. Shift right click, shift left click to copy and paste. And let's power it up. Okay, sulfuric acid production is underway. So we're going to need that in a pipe, and if we want to put that on a bus, we're going to need to move this. Can I do red ammo production anywhere else? What do I need? Ammunition and steel. Ammunition, steel, copper plate. I didn't do it here because I want to keep this for science. That might be the reason why it ended up there. I could put it to the left of the bus. Keep this area for fluids. Moving that is annoying. But I'm going to do it. Steel, copper and ammunition. go down because it's a component of the military science. Although if I built it below here, it could come up. Copper plate. I mean, we know steel comes in the bottom. What is with steel? It's going all the way out there and then back in, because we've got these factories here, that's why. Oh, I'd love to line everything up a bit better. But not right now. So instead we'll keep that bus going down. We'll get rid of that. Oh, we've lost power now. This was always a bit of a mess anyway. Okay. I can actually get rid of these now and replace these with just regular belts. Oh, inventory is full. Oh, hang on. Nope, that's going the wrong way. God, how is my inventory full? I'd really like a bigger inventory. I know it's possible. I forget what I have to research to get it there. Okay, well let's just put down a chest and we can dump stuff in. Oh god. Dumping stuff in random chests is usually a bad idea, then you forget about it. Let's get rid of the stone, the wood. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, so this comes down. And in fact then we should get rid of... Oh well, this is probably full, isn't it? Yeah. It is a long road to solar. Okay. A long and winding road. Get rid of that. Replace that with a simple belt. That makes me think the decision to move the red ammunition production over here is the right one. It feels like too much stuff is in the wrong place. So we need copper, ammunition and steel. So, and the output is going to go on here. And that's just backed up from what there was before, so... military science, it is going. Yeah, okay. Alright then, well I guess we've set a precedent here with stuff. Let me take out the valuable stuff in here. Let me repair these gun turrets so they'll stack. So the red ammo will go, it will follow the path of the engines. Is there any reason not to put it right next to this belt? Don't usually like putting stuff right next to each other like that, but I think that's probably okay in this instance. Go straight on there like that. Okay. Red ammunition manufacturers. So 1, 2, 3 should be enough. We only had 2 before. Inserters to take the product out. And coming in, we need 2 belts. It's going to be a yellow inserter coming from 1. And a long-handled inserter grabbing from the other. And one of them is going to have... Ooh, is this a bit tight? Can I actually get this off? What are we building again? Red ammo. Regular ammo, copper plate, steel plate. The copper plate, the best I can do is get that off here. So that can go there. Oh, no, no, no. Break it. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, it's on both sides of the belt. What are the ratios it needs? 1, 1, 1. Oh no, lots more copper plate. Okay, so if we send that in on one belt and we send the... that makes sense then, actually. So we'll stack that belt. This is so messy. Oh my god, look at this spaghetti wire of poles. My god. This is in need of some serious sorting out. Okay. head around it. Why is it such a mess? Man, what a mess. There we go. Starting to look a bit better. These all... Why are they cross-wiring to each other? Ah, so much for keeping this neat. Okay, screw it. There's got to be a better way to do this. Tear it all down. Start again. Let's use medium poles. So I put one there. And one there. And one there. Yeah, medium poles are the answer. One there. That's a bit more bunched up than they strictly need to be. Actually, let me move this across one. And that across one. And this will go there, and this will go here. And then over here. Get rid of that one. We need one there. Another one there. And that. And there. Okay. Much less spaghetti-like. Shift right, shift left. So that's that. And then it's the steel and the ammunition. One needs to go one side of the belt, the other needs to go the other side. So the ammo, the best we can do is get it off here. Oh, we've lost power down here. There we go. Okay, so the ammo's coming off here. Hang on. That goes there. That has to go on one side. And the ammo on the other. So I've got to do it without it turning it into a bend, which I think I can do like that. Can I? Yes. And then this. across here. Go under here. And then round on top of here. And that should be it. That is not it. What? Why is that stuck? Am I trying to be too clever by... That's interesting. That feels like that should work. Maybe it's on the wrong side of the belt. Maybe the only... because that... Maybe it only works when it's on this side of the belt. Oh, that's annoying. How am I going to deal with that? Shoot. Well, I can take it all the way across, can I? Let's do this then. Take it to there. I think I'm still okay. I think it'll still get picked up by the first one. Whoops. Go there. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Red ammo production is back underway again and should be a bit faster than before as well, I think. I don't think I was using the blue assemblers last time. Well, I only had 2 of them. So red ammo now goes and it waits here because we've lost power all over here. What did I do? I broke a connection somewhere. Oh god, I really did. Probably here. Alright, that's better. This is a problem because we got no stone. Or no wall. Okay, so let's go see what's going on here and fix this. Might be time to hook in our other thing. Oh, it is still producing it. Just very slowly. I guess we've got some miners that have... Yeah, there's only 1 miner left now, look. We can add 1 more in so we mine out that seam, which is probably a good idea. Oh, that's slightly awkward. I need to get rid of that power pole. Okay, so that'll be the last of the stone. Maybe it's time to do something about that wall. Just build some new wall constructing things. So we do have red circuit construction over here. What is blue gonna need though? Might want to keep blue next to red. Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's going to need the sulfuric acid we're producing. That's good. So blue, I think, will go under here. But we could still produce wall. Probably in a line with this. Would be about there. Wall. Shift up, right click, shift left. Almost out of belt. route it onto that belt. For now, I need more belt. Which is going up here. So the inserters to take the wall out. Inserters to bring the stone in. Oh wait. Yeah, this needs... Oh no, stone. Okay, that's fine. We can pick that up from our new bus right over here. Perfect. Off it goes. And now all we need to do is power this up, which we will do with these. Goes the wall. I guess we'll leave this to exhaust itself. But we will be able to clear that up once we're done. And 4 is good there. Okay. So, where were we? Back up the chain of things to do. We had moved, this was all to move red ammo production. Whereupon we noticed it was backed up, we asked why, and then we figured out that was because there's not enough wall. And so once that wall comes in there and starts filling that up, then we'll see the military science going again. Our research speed will increase, and then, yeah, this starts shunting down, and because we're bringing it in here, all of this stuff is redundant. Oof, that is a full chest of red ammo, which is going to be quite nice. Let me get rid of it there because I really don't need it. If anything, we'll need to flip the direction of the belt. Anything else take red ammo as its input? I'm not sure that it does. So the only other reason for sending it up and using up a slot on the bus would be so we have a supply, but then that's not a terrible idea. So maybe I do that. So currently it's going around there, but we could split it. And send it up as well. should that... yeah. Should we take any ammo from there for our next jolly against the bugs, then that will fill it up. We have red ammo and regular ammo. Okay, that's good. What's this stuff? Pipe. Ooh, I'm going to set up a box for pipe. Pipe is useful. And gear wheels while we're here, why not? What was on this slot? Grenades. Maybe now is the time to send grenades up as well. Although that is completely full. And belts. Nah, we can leave that for now. Let's try to stay focused. Easy to get distracted in this game. So what we were doing was producing sulfuric acid. And we were moving everything around because we wanted to put that on a bus as well. I have a funny feeling we're going to need to move these. And on the bus. And let's align that with the water one. I can't do that there because that's in the way. Okay, this is going to get moved. Okay. All right. I guess we could leave it there. We just need to... okay, fine. We'll just leave it there. We'll power it back on. Where's the nearest power line? Stuck into pipes. Something like that. Alright, we have sulfuric acid. Pollution, how's that doing? Pollution is fine. Okay. That was only part one. Now we've got the sulfuric acid, now we need to make batteries. Oh, actually, we were going to set up the automation of this ahead of time, so that this is all ready. So maybe let's do that first. Copper plate, steel plate, and electronic circuits. Copper plate, steel plate. Electronic circuits. Why did I stop them down here? Well, that's okay. We've got a slot over here. Let's just bring them up a little bit further. Oh, except my inventory is pretty much full again. Let me go get rid of some of that ammo. Put another crate next to that one. Although running around with no ammo feels like it could be a bad idea, but whatever. Okay, take as much as I can and dump it. Oh, wait, I need to disable you. Take as much as I can, and I can't dump it. Chest is full. Okay, well that's fine. Up, up. Feels like these should be the ones to go under. Again, let's try to keep it consistent. So any north-south lines we will keep above ground. We're actually only going as far as here. Because... wait, what were we making? Solar panels. We need to make more assemblers. Solar panels. Copper, steel, electronic circuit. Electronic circuit, copper, steel. So we do need 2 in and 1 out. But all we need to do is put them in a box. Panels are not the input to anything else. So we can send them over here. Oh, grenade it. Okay. So 2 in and a row of inserters. This is going to be a bit tight, to say the least. Maybe we should just make it on this side. Although that doesn't... it helps, I guess, with... well, actually it doesn't help. We can just do it. Just have to butt these up against each other. Solar panels, how many am I going to need? Probably a lot. Solar panel. Shift right, shift left. 2 belts coming in. inserter on one. Red inserter on the other. Electricity. Okay. Copper plate, steel plate, green circuits. What needs more? Electronic circuits. Oh my god. Okay, so they need to be on a belt of their own. Only producing them on one side. Okay, they need to be on a belt on their own, so... if I go here, that will come out where I am, which is too low. That will put it on the bottom belt. Going under. Okay, green circuits. Steel and copper. And we have to do the trick where they come onto opposite sides again as well. Rely on the fact that that only puts one side on. And then the copper is going to go along there and down. Down. There we are. And our solar panel production is underway. Okay, great. So we can leave that to itself. Hopefully by the time we've built the batteries for the accumulators, we will have enough of that. So, batteries for the accumulators. Where are we going to build those? So, battery. Iron plate, copper plate, sulfuric acid. Iron plate, copper plate, sulfuric acid. Oh, I love having a bus. Okay. And it needs a chemical plant. Alright. We still have 10 of those. So, iron plates, copper plates, sulfuric acid. So it's actually the same layout as this. So we need 1, 2, 3 rows. So that would be, if we keep them a little bit separated. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and then we have it. So the belt goes, got 1, 2, and then the belt. And that goes all the way to there. Need some more of these splitters, so let's make some more of those. Actually, copper plate. Iron plate. Okay. Battery. Ooh, we're going to be able to also build explosives as well, which is going to be great. So long-handled inserters we've run out of. Oh, we're going to make 2 more. Iron gear wheel. Right there. Not many going in, it has to be said. Whoa, still only make 2. We should have now iron plate. $132. So just make 132. Yeah, why not? Oh, it would have probably helped if I'd got the yellow inserters. Oh, especially because it's going to use up all my yellow inserters to make the red ones. That was a mistake. Okay, never mind. So this will go here, 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 and I need to wait for 1 more. I need to make yellow. Actually, yellow inserters I have a box of, so I can just go grab them. Where were they? They were down a bit, they didn't make it all the way up. Where are the yellow inserters? Here. Let me get 1 more stack. So we use loads of them. So if they're producing batteries, then that will be output with those. And the batteries will also go on our bus. And that is definitely going to require moving these things at some point. But for now, we'll just put the batteries in the box. Really? It has no power there? God. Okay, fine. And actually, if that's there, I can get rid of this one, I think. Okay, so the only thing we need now is the sulfuric acid. And that is going to come in here. Actually, it's going to come in there. That's not, doesn't work. Okay. There we go. And batteries are being produced. All right. Hey, Ria. What you are seeing here is Factorio. So this is a game about building factories, basically. So you are this little guy running around, and you are mining resources from various resource nodes around the map. So we had a coal deposit over here. In fact, we still have the remnants of a coal deposit over here. We put down miners to mine out the coal, which we then put on conveyor belts into our factory to power various things. Similarly, there are deposits of iron and copper around the map. We mine those, we smelt those into iron plate and metal plate, which we use as inputs into various machines which produce various different things, and those things are used as input into other things. So it's basically building a progressively more complex factory that's producing stuff. And the purpose of the game is to build a rocket and launch yourself into space. The idea is your spaceship has crash landed on this planet, and you're trying to build from scratch a rocket to go home. One complication is that your factory produces pollution, which is what this red area is here and here. And these red dotted areas here are nests of bugs, basically. And when the pollution reaches the bugs, they get unhappy and they come and attack you. So in addition to building your factory and automating the production of all the stuff, you also have to build weapons that allow you to fight off the bugs when they attack, and defenses to properly defend your base so that the bugs don't just come in and trash it. So no, there's no storyline other than that very loose, you've crash landed here, build a factory to build a spaceship and take off. So it's very much you do things at your own pace, in your own way. So if you look here, see I've got an inventory, and over here is all of the different things that I can make, arranged into 4 different tabs. This is all the combat related stuff, logistics products, production products, so the miners, the smelters, the assembly machines, and intermediate products that you get from the basic products that are more complex. So it's really figure out for yourself how to build this factory. There's also a research tree. So we're looking at one portion of the tree here. So to research things, you need to produce different colored science packs. Well, automation science, logistics science, military science, chemical science, aka red, green, blue science. And there's purple and yellow science as well. And those packs are used in labs, which are these things over here. And that lets you research, one of the things in the tree. So currently I'm researching laser turret shooting speed, which is this. And when you research that thing, it will either unlock a new building or give you some ability. So this one increases the shooting speed of laser turrets. Nuclear power is another one that I'm going to want to research soon. In fact, let me queue that up now. And that unlocks things like a nuclear reactor, heat exchanger, heat pipe, steam turbine. So it gets progressively more complex as you go through the game, but it's all about figuring things out yourself and deciding what order you want to tackle things in. There's a lot of different systems. So obviously there's all the production stuff. There are also trains. So because the map is so big, initially you can just put stuff on conveyor belts and route it into your factory. But then when you exhaust those resources, you need to go further afield for more resources. So you can see I've got, as this is my main base here, this is where I am. We've got a copper mine up here. I've got a coal mine over here. And because those are so far away, these grey lines are train tracks that I've built to route the materials to my base where they can then be processed. So that can get quite complicated as well. You can see over here I've got a little bit of a... So this is a very straightforward single train line from my main base to my coal mine. This is a bit more complicated because I've got one train carrying copper and I've got a different train carrying stone. And it can get much more complicated than that as well. If you've, I guess if you, what other similar games are there? I mean, Satisfactory is like a 3D version of this. Satisfactory was inspired by Factorio, because Factorio's been around for a while now in early access. Just hit version 1.0 last month before. And Satisfactory is another game. It's early access, again, base building or factory building, but in 3D. And I really got into Satisfactory. I bounced off this the first time I played it, but then tried Satisfactory, really enjoyed Satisfactory because of the 3D kind of thing. And then I've now come back to this and really enjoying it. So yeah, other games, similar games, any of the Zachtronics games, Space Chem, Infinifactory, what are the others? He's done a bunch of other games, again, that are about building systems to produce stuff. So all those kind of games really appeal to me. So yeah, that's Factorio. What kind of games do you normally play? What is this on the belt here? Oh. What is with my iron plate supply? Uh-oh, what's going on with the iron plate? we have no iron plate. Oh, we have no iron plate that's getting past here. Why is that? Oh, is that because I put a chest on the end of the pipe? I think it is. And so that's been pulling off all of this pipe. And now there's not enough. Various games. Red Dead Redemption 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, and Civ 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what's the clue? I guess Civ 6 is this, I guess, most similar-ish kind of thing to this. Kind of ish, not really. Yeah, I generally play a bunch of different games as well. This kind of game is probably the one that sucks me in the most, I have to say. But yeah, I enjoy playing lots of different stuff. So I'm not. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they either play Call of Duty exclusively or World of Warcraft pretty much exclusively. Or if you're my son, Fortnite almost exclusively. Whereas I like to kind of dip in and out on lots of different things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Civ 6 is all the Civ games, right? Are games where you can just lose track of time, and you can definitely do that with this as well because it's like, well, so like now, oh no, my iron plate production is dropped off. I've got to produce more iron plate, and then but this is also like a bit of a bottleneck, and this looks a bit messy. I could just tidy this up, and if I just do this and I just do that, and then before you know it, it's 4 in the morning. I do need to figure out, well, I think I figured out what the problem is with the iron plate. I think it will resolve itself when that chest fills up with pipe, but I think I'd like to do something about it before then. I mean, this is the input, we're getting quite a lot. Okay, so I think part of the issue as well is that I have just exhausted my initial deposit of iron ore. So this was my starting deposit, and it's completely out now. So I can tear down all of this. Oops. All of the electricity poles I had to power the miners. We don't need those anymore. We've literally extracted... Oh no, there's possibly one... Oh, electric mining drill? Okay. No problem. Cool, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, not a single nugget of iron ore left in the ground here. So all of this smelting stuff that I set up, we don't need that anymore. So I could have routed my new iron deposit into this smelter array here, but I researched new tech since I set this up, and so I now have more efficient smelting machines. And so rather than upgrade this, I just made the decision to build a brand new smelting area, which I did at the east side of my base. Oh look, there is a tiny bit of iron ore there. Damn it! I mean, it's really tiny, it's not that I care about it, other than it's slightly messy to have a small patch of iron ore on the ground. Wow. Farewell. Initial mining setup, you served me well. Don't even need that anymore. Can reclaim all of these inserters, which is good because I can use them somewhere else. There's things I'm going to put in a box somewhere because I'm never going to use them again. I'm Just have to be careful I don't kill the power to something accidentally by doing this. I think we're good, and don't need that belt. And I can get rid of that, and I can replace it with just a regular belt. Okay. What was this for? I guess this was... It was a weird way of doing it. Was I producing gear wheels somewhere else? That seems very strange. Okay. I cut off power to... Ooh, I cut off power to all of this. That's probably... Ooh, in fact I cut off power to a massive area of my base. Whoops! Whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. Let's hook this back up before something really bad happens. That one power pole is the only link between my source of electricity in this whole area. And I can actually replace these just with irregular belts now as well. That is going up. Okay. Wait. Shouldn't this be... This should be iron. Why is there no iron at all on here? Uh-oh. Something bad's happened. Oh, here it comes. Was that just because I shut off the power to the... Maybe I shut off the power to the smelters. Because it's all wired in through that one pole. Okay. We've still got plenty of ore coming in. Can I increase that a bit more though? Actually, it's this side of the belt that's... Could maybe do with a little more. Let's do this. Put 2 more of those down. Oh no, actually that's not good because then that's then all of that goes on that side of the belt. Ah. So I actually want to do this. Gah, now I've left ore on the ground. Oh, I can't pick it up, my inventory's full. Okay, well that's fine. And that actually, adding those extra miners there has pretty much filled up this side of the belt. And I think I've got plenty of capacity here for smelting, so maybe that'll help. Maybe it's just time to upgrade to the red belts. Maybe my the rate that I'm feeding stuff through is not actually fast enough. I mean, this is not absolutely rammed with iron plate. That'll do. Okay. what are we going to do next? What were we doing before we were distracted by the absence of iron plate? We just built batteries, so the next thing to build is accumulators for our solar array. Solar is the goal. However misplaced, because we could just do more of this steam power. We like green energy, so we're going for solar. And this is a problem because there's no iron plate coming up here. Ugh. So let me actually turn off that. Well, actually, any that goes up here. No, we are preferring... What? No, we've still got an issue. Oh, we're preferring this way. Should we prefer that way? That's never going to fill up. Let's turn off the output priority there. That's probably going to have some other kind of bad effect, but at least it means something will get up here. Still don't quite understand. Why we're having such a problem. Maybe it was the red ammo having changed that. Green circuit boards also look like they're suffering a bit as well. I wonder if it's because... Yeah, it can have chain reactions through the factory, so... We're now consuming a lot more green circuit boards to produce the solar panels. And so, whereas this was backed up before and not taking any iron plate, now it's no longer backed up. And it's taking loads of iron plate, which is leaving less for everything else. And the military science is now starting to suffer from a lack of grenades. And that again is because we turn this off. However, this is about to back up because we've maxed out our production of regular ammo. So then everything will start going past here again, which will help a little bit. But I wonder if, yeah, we just need to ramp up that. That iron plate production even more. Let's keep an eye on it. Did we get any batteries made at all? There's a few bits of iron plate coming through. And actually we should... This is not helpful having that there. How are we doing? Okay, we're making 281 batteries, so that's pretty decent. Okay. Let's assume that's gonna get to a steady state where it will improve a bit and not worry about it. So the next stage of solar is accumulators, which need more iron plate. Friggin' A. Okay. Alright, well. accumulator production is next. Could have moved that a little bit closer to that, but that's okay. I am increasingly thinking that I want to move these, but I think I can actually get away with it a little bit longer. Let's... Do we need to automate the production of accumulators? I guess if we're going to want... Eventually we're going to want robots to build our solar array for us. But I suppose we could get away without it for now. How much solar power are we going to need? I guess. So one array, which is going to be 7 by 7, 25, 46. Yeah, it'll be about a 7 by 7 square. Will produce 1 megawatt. So that is decent. That is decent. Let's grab... We can't grab the batteries because we've got no room. However, a lot of that's because we picked up a load of coal. And we can get rid of that. Although this is where I dumped my last load of coal that I didn't want. And even that hasn't been able to get all out onto that belt yet. I think actually the issue... Is any of this being used at all? Or is this just getting... See, we're prioritising this side with that belt. Oh, it is, yeah, it is going down a little bit at a time. Not much. So these, yeah, we're actually going to... This is actually going to last longer than originally expected. Although, it's only lasting longer because we got that other source of coal. Alright, so... This is all a bit random up here. Got flamethrower ammo going on there. Let's start manually building stuff. So I need iron plate. How many accumulate? I'm not actually going to need that. Oh yes I am. I need 21 accumulators for every megawatt of power that I want to produce. So that will be 3 megawatts of power. And they are not fast to produce either. Look at that. So I guess I do want to automate their production. Okay. Let's do it then. We only need 1 belt in and 1 belt out. Which means we could have the incoming belt here and or even here if we want to make it really tight. Sure. How many do we want producing? Let's do 3. So... Oh. Okay, let me move them then. accumulators. Shift right click, shift left click. And those oil refineries are going to get moved. I prefer right. We'll only fill this up as a final resort. Oops. Okay, so that's the batteries and iron plates. Which is going to require this to be moved. No power. It's full. Okay. Okay. And now the plate needs to come down on the top of here. Okay. Do I just want to shoot that chest? Guess I can move it. Let's stop. Stop crafting those accumulators. I'm going to do it another way. Well, I was getting rid of this. Okay. This is going to go on the same line of those pipes, but we can avoid them by going underground, so it's fine. To the top. Okay, so accumulator production is underway. And there goes the first one. Alright, so we can let that do its thing. The iron plate situation looks better because we are getting stuff up here now. So hopefully that means that the issue with military science has been resolved. It's not exactly going fast. Resolved might be a bit of a strong word. There's still not many grenades being produced. Although, actually that doesn't look to be for lack of materials now. We just need more machines. Do I slap down another assembler? Maybe I should. Oh, except it can't. I can only reach half the ingredients. Oh, that's okay though. We can move that. Shift right, shift left. Okay. Alright. There's one more thing that I think might be useful for the solar panels, and that is a substation. Now, not super sure about that. So I guess that's... It's got a decent wire reach, but it's intended to supply... So that supplies the largest area, an 18 by 18 area, as opposed to 4 by 4, 7 by 7 or 5 by 5. So one of those in the middle of a bunch of things should be good. And I think we need that to effectively hook up the output of the solar panels. I might have to try that manually though. I'm also thinking ahead to producing a blueprint of a solar array, because we're going to need to slap down loads of them. So do that and have robots produce them. But let's see if we can get our first one or first two even done manually. So I'll produce... Let me produce 2 substations. Let's see how many of these we've got now. Okay, that's good. So that's enough to do several arrays as well. And then let me go and grab whatever accumulators we've managed to produce. Which won't be many, but we really don't need a lot actually. Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? You need 21 per, so yeah, we do. Okay, that should be enough though for our first solar array. Where are we going to put it down? We want a large area. What about in here? There is not going to be any need to route any trains or anything through that area. It's bug free. The only trains we might need would be to this oil. They can come along and up. And the uranium, a train could come in from this line here. So this feels like a good starting area. So let's do that. Is it me or is this pollution creeping slightly closer to this nest? And we don't have a radar. I did say I was going to put a radar on that, so actually before I do that, I've got one radar left. What do we need to make more? Oh, I can make more if I need to anyway. Let me go put a radar down in that corner. I also want to check on well, I need some coal, and fortunately we are in just the place for that. Oh, and the other thing I need to do is add coal to the other trains. See, so many things to do. Because the trains on the east side that are bringing the stone and the copper in, they are just relying on the fuel that I put in them manually when I first built them. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Those trains have been running for a while. Did I? I guess I didn't. Yeah, okay. These are all just manually filled as well with ammo. I don't have any automated network here, which I need to be a bit careful about. If I forget that, I guess the other thing here is I need power. So wait, the belt would go there. Ugh. If I put this, I'm trying to think about. I'm trying to rotate the view, but obviously I can't. Okay, so that should get the radar going. Oh, I dug it up. Let's put it down again. So now I will be able to see if they attack this wall. This kind of makes me nervous. I want another turret down here. Ooh. I left all my ammo at the base. Okay, well. If they attack, the radar might be the first thing they go for. what is going to be involved in producing a defense network. So I also need a defense network kind of over here as well. What is that blue dot? Power pole? Oh, that's a radar and a turret. What I want is a train, an ammunition train, that will go to each outpost. And yeah, drop off some ammunition, and then we can have a belt from that drop-off point to the local turrets. So that is definitely another thing I want to build. So that would go from here to main base probably. Okay, well I got the radar there, that was the main thing that I came here for. So let's go back and start putting up that solar array. In fact, we can go there this way. I think. Let's go around the north here. Thing still looks okay over there. That was the preparation that I'd made for... Oops. Ah, lots of trees. Oh. Oh my god. Ah. So here was where I was thinking of the solar array, but there's actually a lot of trees here. So we're going to have to do a fair bit of clearing. How much ammo do I actually have? Not a whole pile. Okay, so that's big enough to be getting on with. Let me orient myself. Okay, so yeah, I can do it here and I can hook it into this pylon here. So, solar power at last. So our goal is to produce a square of solar panels and accumulators that will provide a steady source of power through the day and night, and a way of hooking those into the grid. And then ultimately I want to be able to blueprint those, which I think I should be able to do now, but I haven't tried the blueprints yet. And then just copy paste. But I can't copy paste till I've got the robots out. But that might be the next thing that we look at once we've got this done. So let's put that there and that there. And the substation we can pick up manually wherever that was. Where did the substation go? We built 2 right there. So if I put that close enough to this, okay. And now we want 25 solar panels and 21 accumulators. Well, let's just test this. If I put it outside the power zone, it's complaining about lack of power. If I just put one corner in, oh, but I want this to be printable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is this gonna work? It's not, is it? Not least because I can't get that there. Those are smaller. That might, hang on, that might work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25. And then I want 21 accumulators. Can I fit that many in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, that works. It doesn't look pretty. Don't think there's any way to make it look prettier though. I meant to look at what my power output was before and after. Blueprint. My blueprint. Okay, I can create a blueprint with Alt-B. And then I drag this over. And then we call this solar array. Now we don't have any robots, so stamping it will stamp it, which is nice. We would just have to fill it in manually. Okay. I think that's what we want. That is apparently the optimal ratio of solar panels. Oh, look. There you go, the accumulators have come online because it's now night. Yeah, I think that is the optimal ratio, so the fact there's nothing in here I don't think we need to worry about. So, that looks good. And it's replicable because we know when we stamp another one next to it, or at least it looked like it would. Actually, let me just double check that. Yeah, because the wire reach of the is 18. Let me just double check. Yeah, perfect, look. So it's in the middle and it will hook up. So we can stamp as many of these next to each other as we like, and then just put some other thing next to it to hook it into the grid, and we're good to go. That seemed like a short night. At the end of the night already. Yeah, look, they've started charging up again. Interesting. Okay. Our research is finished. What else can we research with the science that we have? That, and that, and then that is it. Then we're on to yellow science and purple science. So be it. So that's our solar power up. And now it's daytime, and so I guess those are generating. Yep, the power output is going up of the solar array. And that is fully charged. So what we really want now is robots. So they can build that for us, and we don't have to do it ourselves. And then that will become a super efficient way of producing electricity. So 20... well... what am I trying to do? I'm trying to look at the current power. So we're currently using, in our factory, 24 megawatts. So 24 of these squares would entirely power our factory as is. And we could get rid of the steam power. Now obviously this takes up a larger area, but it is entirely pollution free. It is entirely pollution free, which is a good thing, because it means the bugs won't get so mad. Although on the settings that we're playing on, the bugs feel manageable, but not having to worry about them is a good thing. Oh God. Remember not to stand on the train tracks. So, let's see, anything else we should be worried about? This is creeping close to these. So I do think we want to take out these two nests. So we'll do that next. We have a little bit of time. And then in this evening session, we will look at doing robots. So, we have our solar, check our both directions, no trains coming, okay. So back to the base to get some ammunition. It's looking very green, that water. Why is the water so green? Weird. It's always been blue before. Okay. I mean, when you think about it, this is producing all of that energy, and that's about the size of one of those solar arrays. So choosing to replace this with solar is it's probably not necessary. We could have got away without doing that. Maybe we should have just gone straight to nuclear power. But yeah, we want to see everything the game's got to offer as well. So let me save. I haven't saved for a while. I know it does auto save, but I don't like to rely on that. And let's stock up. So we currently have plenty of turrets, but no ammo worth speaking of. So we should do something about that. We haven't tried our tank yet, either. And I wonder if we should do that. We have a ton of red ammo. So we can take that. I want to... Personal logistics. Oh, I don't understand what that is. I think we can move this in here though, can't we? Oh, no. Don't get it. Our blueprint book? Ah, yeah, here we go. We don't need that in our inventory. We will go and offload the extra accumulators in here. And the extra solar arrays over here. Solar panels. Yeah, quite slow to produce, but that's okay. Let's go get some regular ammo. Take it from this chest first. Let's put down our copper plate that we don't need. Okay. And we need some kind of junk crates as well. I'm gonna put these here in my starting area. And this can be for stuff that we just don't need anymore. Things like the stone furnaces and even the steel furnace. That one iron gear wheel, that crate's going to be full anyway, so that's fine. We don't need to completely empty our inventory. Grenades, we could do to take a few more grenades, just in case. As time goes by, the bugs get stronger. One more stack, why not? across the train line. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm going to take the car with me. Okay. Oh. I wish it left the coal in there. Okay, here we are. That looks like a bigger bug than I've seen before. This might be one of the bigger nests. Okay, let's do this thing. Ooh. Ooh, that is a big one. That thing is nasty. Wow. There are some real nasty ones in here. We need to get that bigger ammo out for sure. Ooh. Ugh. Let's repair that turret. Ooh, did they get a turret? They got a turret. Damn them. Oh. Wow. Oh, there are some seriously big dudes. Oh, and I'm kind of low on ammo. Oh no. No, no! Oh no, I'm dead! Oh dear! Oh dear. Man, that was pretty intense. Okay. Maybe I should try the tank. I need to take the fuel out of here though. Flamethrower. Tank cannon. What can be used as the... Oh no, really? Can't use half the things. Can they be used? No. Oh god. Oh god. This probably won't go well. Huh. Oh my god. Well. Jesus. Actually, I know what I should do. Holy smokes, okay. Well, I lasted longer. Let's repair the tank. Okay. What I should do is set up some turrets to drive past. Which I could do if I had any ammo, which I don't. So when things get a bit dicey, okay. Oh god, the tank's nearly dead. Let's back up. That did work. I just drive past all of these. And then head over to here. If I click on this, I can do gun. No, I can't because I want to do the flamethrower, right? Okay. Okay, well, let's... I've only got 77 rounds. Oh! Come on, guns. Holy smokes. Oh, the flamethrower is back.